Hello everybody, thank you for joining me with this new video called Free Yourself from This Invisible Danger. I am going to talk about the time where some very simple and shared actions, which are habits, can become a real danger. And also talk about what habits do to our brain when we do them without the consciousness of the present time. It may seem basic and simple when said like this, but actually we work by mechanism most of the time. We wake up in the morning and we take a shower by habit. We take a coffee by habit. We eat a toast with butter by habit. Habits are the first thing we should stay careful with, because by habit we don't question our actions anymore. We act without thinking, which can lead to a situation where one day we realize that we do things reluctantly. I will not address addictions that are habits too, but not only, it is a whole subject that I will not talk about here. So number one, be conscious of our habits, asking ourselves, why do we do it? Do we really need this at this particular time? Taking a shower does not become a consciousness issue. But for example, following someone on social media who annoys you or makes you feel sad is a very well spread example of a bad habit. We don't question our past choice to follow this or that person on social media, but as soon as we see this person's name, we sigh strongly of annoyance. If you realize that it happens to you, remove this person, unfollow this person. Give yourself this internal peace of not having to undergo any negative feeling. Then the second thing to be conscious of after analyzing our habits is the influence of others. And before I address this, let's take a few seconds to quickly say a few things about brain waves. The alpha waves are related to the passive awake state, which is difficulty to focus, difficulty to analyze. And the beta waves are related to the active awake state. So this is the focus and analysis abilities. Habits have us get into a blurry way of being because we alternate the stimulation of these two drastically different brain waves. We are awake and we do actions which sends beta waves in the body, but we do them mechanically without thinking, which sends alpha waves in the body. It's a mess in the body. Understand this and imagine it is just like alternating and taking a freezing shower and a boiling shower. This is what we do to ourselves internally. Of course, the human brain and body are extremely enduring, and we continue to function normally. But why not reach for the top, you know? So we become conscious of our habits and we stay in the moment while we do these habits, rather than doing things mechanically and thinking about other stuff, so that we can give a lukewarm shower to our brain and body. Okay, we were going to talk about the influence of others. I get back to the flow of my day. Waking up in the morning, shower, leaving the house to go to work. We are still in habit activities, but suddenly we go from being alone at home to in the street, subway, car, etc., with plenty of people around. And when we are in habit activities and we find ourselves surrounded by people, and more particularly during the emission of alpha waves, which are not thinking waves, we will enter into an unconscious imitation of the main behavior around us. An example that will resonate with many of us: people running in the subway halls in order to jump in the subway before its doors close. So we do it too. Why? In most cities during rush hour, so in the morning in this example, we have a subway every minute. Are we really bound to the minute? If we do it once, one day, because we are late, it's another thing. But if we do it every day, there's a problem, right? Because when we think about it, we would just have to set our alarm clock a few minutes earlier in the morning. But no, there's a real imitating behavior of crowd movement, in which, without thinking of it, we walk a little bit faster because the others around are doing it. And this is extremely dangerous. Do you realize hundreds of people behaving by unconscious imitation of the people around? Originally, with the subway example, out of the 100 people who are running, or let's say walking fast, there are a few people who are really late, and it's not in their habit to be late. So for a few ones who run to catch up with lost time, dozens of others will follow the same rhythm with no logical reason. So let's become conscious of crowd movement, and more than anything, let's stay focused on the moment, on what we do, even if these are habits, in order to stay in control of ourselves and our life at all times. I hope you liked this video. Please don't hesitate to share in the comments any comprehension you may have had on these subjects. It could help other people realize it also for themselves. Thank you for watching, thank you for liking, thank you for sharing and for subscribing. I wish you a very pleasant day, and see you soon. Bye bye.